Hello everyone, it is me again, and the last time you saw me I was finishing chapter 14, which is the midpoint in my story, and I was super excited about that. And if this is your first time seeing me and you did not see my last vlog, I will give you a brief recap. I finished the midpoint of the story that I'm working on. It is a contemporary slash slightly magical lesbian romance that I started with every intention of making it like a new adult, but it feels a lot more young adulty in tone. So we'll see where that goes. That's like a problem to kind of figure out during revisions, I guess. But yeah, so in my last vlog, I finished chapter 14 and I was super excited because it was a really pivotal moment for my two characters. It was kind of what my main character Star needed, and everything I had written had been building up to that scene. So then after I finished chapter 14, things kind of felt draggy. I was continuing to write, and I looked at my session logs, and I've continuously, been working on and finishing my chapters at a decent pace. But looking back on it, it just felt like it was taking forever, and I think that's because the beats shortly before the midpoint are considered the fun and games, and that kind of how I viewed them too, like they were really fun. That's always the funnest part of a story to me, is everything leading up to the midpoint. So like all of Act 1 and then the beginning of Act 2, like that's all my favorite part to write when I'm drafting a new story. But then it's like you hit the midpoint and suddenly it's not just fun anymore. Suddenly you have to tie up loose ends. Suddenly you have to start winding down your plot. You have to start taking things a lot more seriously after the midpoint. And so I think I was just a little intimidated, and it made it feel like really rough. Like I was just not making any progress. But like I said, now that I'm looking back on it, I don't know why I was being dramatic in my head about it, because I really was. So today is Monday, September the 12th. Last week, I was just making a big push to finish Act 2, and I only had until Friday because I knew Friday I wasn't going to get any writing done because I had plans, and I will tell you about them in a second. If you follow me on Instagram, you already know. I'm very excited to talk about it, but last week was just, I gotta finish Act 2, and I'm not rushing. Like, I don't want it to sound like I'm just kind of forcing my way through this story. Like, I'm giving it the same amount of attention that I did the rest of the story, but that was my main goal. And so on Thursday last week, the goal became finish chapter 18. And I did, and I'm so excited because that was Act 2. So for Act 1, my total word count was 24,486. I kind of thought maybe I could keep Act 2 down to a similar word length. I did not. Act 2 ended up being 50,428 words, so just with Act 2 alone, I could have won NaNoWriMo. It is what it is. But yeah, so then Friday came, and I did not write on Friday because on Friday, my brother and I went with two of his best friends, and we took a road trip to Massachusetts. I live in Maryland, so it was an 8-hour drive, both ways. But we left a Friday morning, and we got there pretty much just in time for the concert we have been waiting for since 2020. One of my favorite bands is a German band that you might have heard of by the name of Rammstein, however you pronounce it. I'm a dumb American, and it's been Rammstein, ever since I discovered them. But anyway, Rammstein is currently doing their North American stadium tour, and we were able to get tickets, and we went on Friday, and it was absolutely amazing. And the car ride was not ideal, I will say that. We were going to Massachusetts for multiple reasons. There was this arcade slash game store that one of my brother's friends wanted to go to and kind of share that experience with them. But unfortunately, COVID, pushed the concert back 2 years. And also this arcade closed down within those 2 years, so we were really just going for the concert that we could have seen closer to home, but alas, it did not work out that way. I feel bad saying this because I wasn't the driver, but honestly the car ride was 100% worth it because the show was phenomenal. I don't know if any of you are fans of Rammstein. If you're interested in kind of metal-ish music. You know, you could look them up on YouTube, definitely look up some live performances so you can see just their pyrotechnics alone are amazing, and it was just really meaningful. My brother and I have been listening to them, I did the math, listening to them for 17 years at this point, and I never in my wildest dreams imagined that not only would they like return to the States, but that I would have the means to see them. And so it was just honestly a dream come true, and I won't talk more on it because I don't want to just, you know, this is my writing channel, this isn't my personal channel or my music review channel. Like, I just gotta say, Rammstein put on legitimately the best show I've ever seen, and they're all getting kind of up there in age, so I just really hope that maybe they come back to the States after this tour has done so well, because let me tell you, that stadium was packed. But yes, back to writing. So, where am I at now with my writing? On Thursday I had also brainstormed for chapter 19. So today's goals were to finish chapter 19 and brainstorm and start chapter 20, and all three of those goals I hit. So I'm feeling pretty good. I feel like I've gotten back into the groove of things. I've written over 2,000 words today. You know, I don't think I'm going to write much more today, so I'm just going to do the math real quick and tell you how much I've written today. So my total for today, for the tail end of chapter 19 and probably about half of chapter 20, I have 2,867 words, and I'm keeping track, of course, how many words my total project is. My total word count for the project as a whole right now is 78,495. Now, I do still have 7 chapters left. We're kind of at the beginning of Act 3 still, but I don't see it being as long as Act 2, thankfully, so hopefully the word count will not be too long. I had planned on coming home and writing some more, but I think this is just going to be a little update vlog, and maybe tomorrow I will do another writing vlog, because it's just, I'm still just trying to kind of mentally catch up. Sorry, my cats, I think, have found a bug. Yep. I'll have to get that. So yeah, I'm not gonna ramble on too much. I just wanted to get on here and say this is going well. This mug I got in the NaNoWriMo gift swap from the Courtney Project. If you are not following her, you should be, because she posts sirens. She posts super helpful stuff. Like, she is 100% self-published and makes a living from it, and she's really cool, and she put together a freaking banging gift box for me, so you should check her out. She's awesome, and this mug always cheers me up. So yeah, I just wanted to say that this is going well, things are going good, and unfortunately, I swear I have never been so inundated with new ideas than I am now when I am committed to Possibly Maybe. I don't want to stop writing Possibly Maybe, because if I stop, I'm never going to get back to it. But at the same time, I can't get any of these new ideas out of my head. So on my lunch break, I will normally read. I try to squeeze in writing before work, during the slow moments of work, and then at my lunch break I will read, and then after work I will write. So normally I read during my lunch break, but today I was actually playing around with a new idea and plotting it out and naming my characters. So yeah, I'm in trouble because I really like this plot bunny. But I'm not going to talk about it just yet, because like I said, my main focus is Possibly Maybe. So that is what I'm going to talk about until I am finished it. And then after I have finished Possibly Maybe, maybe then I will start vlogging about this new story. I mean, shit, for all I know, I'll finish Possibly Maybe and this idea won't call to me at all, and I'll just start a new one. Those were my updates. I am still progressing. I am about halfway through chapter 20, like I mentioned. Sorry, I'm looking for the bug that my cats are chasing because I don't want it to come near me. And I'm going to get this footage, upload it, and edit it as soon as possible, because House of the Dragon is what we're watching tonight. We don't watch it on Sundays, I've talked about that. But if you know me, you know that I am a fan of Song of Ice and Fire. I love it so, so much. And House of the Dragon is scratching my fantasy itch right now. And also, I don't have to worry about certain showrunners not following the books and ruining one of my favorite stories. So yeah, I'm really enjoying House of the Dragon. I still have to figure out dinners, so I'm going to get this vlog, edit it, and post it as soon as I can. So if you are new to my channel, thank you for subscribing. I'm sorry that I haven't really been posting. I do plan to get better at that. Like I said, it was just Aunt Flo was visiting, and then I had my concert, and let me tell you, I was pooped when I got home this weekend because, like I said, I wasn't even driving, and yet that ride was like grueling on me. I got home and wanted to die. But I will continue to update as I continue to write my story about my two sweet, sweet girls who are soulmates, like literally and figuratively. I'm not sure how you can be a figurative soulmate. Either way, I will continue to keep y'all updated on this story and how it's going. I am really, really hoping to finish by the end of September, so we will see. And god damn, I am getting a lot of emails. Jesus Christ. But yeah, so thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. You can like, comment, and subscribe, all that fun stuff down below. And I will see you all in my next video, whenever that is, whatever it is. And yeah, like I said, I really appreciate it, and thank you so much for watching, for subscribing, for clicking the like button, anything that you do. I'm just a nerd that is obsessed with writing, and I never could have imagined that there was like a community of people out there that like cared what I said about writing, so I appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching.